So, Governor Adeleke is facing one of the most unpredictable electoral challenges of his political life as the 2026 Osun governorship race approaching. Now, for most incumbents, the path to a second term is mostly straightforward because they don't really have any opposition, they have no fear, all the resources they need is under their control. Stand on the platform that brought you to office, present your record, mobilize the party machinery, and win the primaries. And that is it. But nothing is straightforward anymore as it stands now because Governor Adeleke now stands on a fractured ground as the People's Democratic Party PDP, who was once a national powerhouse, collapsed under the weight of its own internal warfare. A party that was once capable of producing sweeping victories is now incapable of offering even the basic guarantee required for survival. The recognition of its national officers by INEC to sign nomination forms, and the INEC's deadline for the party's primaries, December 15, 2025, hangs like a tightening clock. No longer a routine administrative milestone, but it is now like a political threat with no credible path for a valid primary. And two hostile factions are locked in a legitimacy war that recently spilled into a street-level confrontation in Abuja. So Governor Adeleke must choose whether to wait inside the turmoil or to seek a safer political platform like the APC. Now, to understand Governor Adeleke's dilemma, the journey begins in Abuja. The PDP is not merely divided. The PDP is destroying itself from within. The party is collapsing. And what began as an inter-party disagreement has transformed into a full-blown open warfare. And we have two factions in the PDP. One side is the Turaki faction, that's the Turaki Makinde-led faction, and the other is the Nyesom Wike's faction. So these guys are just there. And their controversial convention in Ibadan, we saw what happened. A lot of people, a lot of issues after the convention. We saw how the Wike-led rivals, the Makinde, the Governor Bala Mohammed, they all tried to seize control after the PDP expelled Wike and other persons. And let's not forget, Anyanwu is also there. Senator Anyanwu is also there, who is still insisting that he remains the authentic national secretary of the party, despite the fact that he has been expelled from the party, despite his expulsion. So the standoff reached a troubling climate on November 18th when both factions attempted to take over the PDP headquarters. We saw what happened. It was a mess. They were firing tear gas here and there at the Wadata Plaza. We saw the Wike group, the Makinde group, they all were fighting each other. So many persons received slap and blow. Wike was just there, sitting in his vehicle, watching as the chaos unfold, watching as everything escalated. And inside the building, Turaki made an astonishing appeal to the US President Donald Trump, where he asked Donald Trump to come and help Nigeria. He was asking Trump for help to save Nigeria's democracy. It was quite a shameful appeal. So this national turmoil has direct consequences for Osun State. We have Samuel Anyanwu, who is insisting he remains the recognized national secretary of the party, who has vowed not to sign any primary-related documents for Osun State. And then the PDP National Deputy Chairman, Southwest, insisted that there is no realistic path for the PDP to nominate a candidate for the 2026 Osun governorship election. He was so blunt about it. He was so blunt about it. And then the president from Ekiti is alarming. There is Wike and the Anyanwu faction who wrote to INEC requesting a postponement of the primary. And INEC rejected the letter because it was not signed by both the recognized national chairman and the national secretary. That's the Makinde Turaki-led faction. And that was how they proceeded with the primary on November 8th as scheduled. So this same script will unfold in Osun State if care is not taken. Complicating matters further is the fact that the two principal national officers required to sign the PDP nomination forms, that's the acting national chairman and the national secretary, they are now split. Having two fashions. Now, this makes any near-term recognition by INEC nearly impossible and closes the door on a quick institutional resolution. And I'm sure Governor Adeleke cannot rely on judicial or administrative intervention to rescue the party's nomination process within the narrow window available. So Governor Adeleke's political future is not secured. It's not really stable. With PDP unable to guarantee him a ticket, Governor Demola Adeleke, the Osun State governor, I'm sure is currently exploring alternatives because party insiders are saying, well, this man is somehow eyeing the APC, although they've said he's not interested in moving to the APC. We've also heard reports that the Osun State governor says he's not moving to the APC, but there are small talks now from party insiders that suggest that negotiations are ongoing. Underground, though, they are doing some negotiations, some consultations are already ongoing. So the faction is a gamble for the Osun State governor. We don't know, anything might happen at any time. But the thing is, we all know he is popular in Osun State. Everybody knows him. His re-election may not be an issue based on the fact that he's already an incumbent governor. But with the way PDP is going now, nobody knows if the primaries would go on without a hinge. Now look at what happened at the National Convention. Look at what happened. So imagine what will happen if they want to attempt a party primary. We hope an issue doesn't, spring up along the line. And the APC leaders, they are also watching. Because they know that if the PDP collapsed totally, Ademola Adeleke would be trapped. So they are just looking and observing what's happening. And they are already strategizing their game plan. They are already strategizing, looking for how they will maneuver their way. So my country people, make una come shook mouth for this matter. And as opposition political party crumbles gradually, Nigeria is also drifting towards a one-party state. And it is not good. It's not good at all. So Governor Adeleke now faces three strategic choices. Either he remains in the PDP and risks the chance of being kicked out, that's by the APC, or he moves to the APC or to another political party. But I doubt there is another political party that can challenge the APC in Osun State aside the PDP. So the thing is either he remains in the PDP and possibly gets the ticket, or he reconsiders defecting to the All Progressive Congress. And let's not forget that some APC members have already said they are not going to accept him into the party, that they've already been there. They are not going to accept any new member. But guys, defection is the order of the day for these incumbent governors. So we shouldn't be shocked or surprised if Governor Demola Adeleke defects tomorrow. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Don't forget to give us thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Bye for now.